Call the office and speak with me personally.
This Saturday and Sunday are Storm Tracker days, and the News 4 Storm Tracker weather team is working for you, tracking cold temperatures, gusty winds, and snow. Trust Storm Tracker 4 on air, online, on social media, and with the WCIV weather app.
Injured in an accident, call 800-ALL-7s and you'll be saying,
Thanks, Akeem.
Thanks, Akeem.
Thanks, Akeem.
Thanks, Akeem.
don't scream, call Akeem.
Dial 800-ALL-7s now.
Watch Entertainment Tonight
After ABC News 4 at 7.
This is Plum Pro Plus High School Hoops on MyTV Charleston.
Welcome to West Ashley High School for our Plum Pro Plus High School Hoops game of the night. We got bonus coverage. James Island, West Ashley girls game wrapping up under 3 minutes to go. A 7-point lead for the visitors.
Make that a 9-point lead. Going to the line. Amaya Victor, she's certainly their leader. James Island Trojan, I've seen her play a couple times this year. Big bucket right there to put James Island up 9. This was a West Ashley lead coming into the fourth quarter.
That is Scott Storyteller Eisberg. I'm Dean Stevens. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We are courtside in a gym where it may be chilly outside, but it is hot in here. We are talking energy. We are talking temperature as well. You know, this is the kind of atmosphere that we've seen most every place that we've been to, right? Ashley Ridge, we saw it. But it is exciting, and they are getting ready for the boys' game, which will tip off about 10 minutes after the conclusion of this game. We will carry you right on through to the matchup. Big region game between West Ashley and James Island.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest crowds I think we've ever had for a TV game, right up there against this exact game last year in this gym. It's one of the bigger gyms in Charleston County. And look at the students. They have just come out in mass for this one.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's what happens when you've got winning programs at West Ashley. You know, they've come and they've gone, but now you've got some winning programs on the court. And people have come out to see it, and it doesn't hurt that the rivalry with James Island is, 26 years old and just as strong as it's always been.
West Ashley, big three off the back iron. Going to be rebounded by James Island. That's Madison Smith. There we go. We got a souvenir. Got to give souvenirs back in high school basketball, you think?
Yeah, I don't think they're giving away basketballs at West. My tax money is not going to be giving away basketballs, Steve.
That is awesome.
I have tabs on every one of them.
We will certainly get you ready for the boys' game here, as this game's a 10-point lead. And, you know, one thing that we're going to enjoy tonight as West Ashley cuts the lead down to 7 is you're not going to find two finer gentlemen roaming the sidelines than Trey McClain and Travis Smith tonight.
Yep.
And it's going to be awesome to watch these two guys go at each other. Both good friends.
I mean, they're really like best friends. They say they talk almost every day, except for these 2 weeks a year. And you know Travis Smith has just been on edge to get to tonight after losing by 28 the first time around.
Yeah.
You know that he's just been, because they're super supportive of each other, but you know they want to beat each other.
Absolutely.
You know, Travis was a huge advocate for Trey to get the job here because he came in as an interim head coach. West Ashley with a foul there. Emmett Elliott going to be called on that foul for West Ashley. It's going to put Amaya Victor on the line for 2.
Lady Wildcats going to take a timeout.
Longtime coach Maria Williams of the West Ashley Wildcats has done a really good job here. she's had some great players over the years. Nakia Cohen, who went on to play for Baylor. There's been some really, really talented women's basketball players west of the Ashley River.
Well, I give you kudos, my friend, for being able to name the coach of the Lady Wildcats. That's why you are.
I don't know about that, but
the man.
Yeah, you know, I'm the father of a future Wildcat or two.
Yeah.
So you know, this is basically fighting for our allegiance at this point, because we could, if living in West Ashley, our kids would go to West Ashley, but they could apply to James Island being a charter
school.
So you know, our mailbox is always open for envelopes with them.
Well, I will just tell you right now that, you know, if either of your daughters tops out at about 6'3",
then the money's coming.
Then the portal is open, the NIL is coming your way.
Absolutely.
I don't know what your demands are as a parent.
A lot.
A fine education, obviously, first.
At either place. Can you imagine shooting into that student section? Ice in the veins.
Yeah, Amaya Victor knows. She knows how to quiet down the crowd.
Yeah.
This is one of the better student sections I've seen. It brings back the days of when the Tribe used to fill up that student section of Wando.
Whoa, that
Another
is a deep three.
She liked it.
Yeah, I mean, she was open, but that you could probably have found a little bit better of a shot. I mean, you were in a hurry at this point. It is only a minute left in this game, but James Island certainly has been tough all night.
Oh, late foul. Good foul. West Ashley had the steal inside.
They're going to put Amaya Victor back. Is it going to be Amaya Victor back on the line?
No, we're going to go with number 1, Sarah Ross.
I got the top of Mario's head I'm looking at right here, so I didn't see who it was. I just kind of guessed.
That's why there's 2 of us. Wow.
Big free throws down the stretch for James Island here. As I see the Citadel basketball staff just walked in, Brady Shuck and Andrew Glover.
Yeah.
Here to recruit this next game.
There's a lot of history standing over there. We can save that story time for later as well.
Yeah, Brady Shuck, former head coach of these James Island Trojans. Passing the baton over to Travis Smith.
Both of those players, Brady at James Island, Andrew at Wando, played games in this gym. I'm going to tell you right now.
Whoa!
I'm going to tell you right now, Emma Elliott signed her up in the three-point contest. Almost steal. They've got a player back underneath. They missed that.
James Island just going to take the air out of the ball, which is what they have to do. There's only 37 seconds. You got to foul. Man, Emma Elliott.
I'm going to tell you. But her last 2 shots, they were on the mark.
Yeah, they're literally from like the volleyball 6-foot line.
You know what? And we'll do this maybe here in a little bit. We got a little bit of time to kill. I'll give you $50 if you shoot from that spot and if you hit the rim.
Girls ball or boys ball?
A boys ball, Scott.
I can't do it. No way.
That's deep. That was beautiful.
I mean, I was a spot-up shooter back in the day.
Were you?
But yeah, I think so.
At
In my
Long
own
Island
head.
High?
In my own head, I was.
First one no good. This one off the back rim.
They've left the door open.
Give it to 3.
Yeah,
Here
and
she
just
comes.
let it fly.
She's going to pass it down. She had her cutting in the middle. That one inside, thrown up on the backboard. We'll call it a bucket and a foul. That's number 22, Shania Townsend, inside.
Tremendous.
To make this a 4-point game.
I mean, you had to get it up there. You got it up. Now they need to know you have to foul right away. You know, obviously Maria's going to be telling them that. We saw in the JV game before this, the girls' JV game.
You were scouting the girls' JV game?
I was doing live shots for Channel 4, but there was the same situation, and they weren't fouling. They didn't foul. got it.
How about that? 55-51. There's going to be a timeout on the floor.
I tell you what.
What you got?
The other night when we were doing the game over at Oceanside, one of the few situations where we didn't see any fouling at the end of the game or anything like that.
Right.
Because at that point, Battery Creek had won the first matchup between the two in triple overtime by like 12 points. And so they were literally losing the game but not fouling because they wanted to keep the score as it was because of total points for the region championship. If they tied for the region championship, they didn't want to put Oceanside on the line to score any points. It was wild. So Battery Creek, they just dribbled the ball out to end the game as it was with that score. So they would have, by 1 point, they had the region championship if it ends up in a tie down the line.
That is some thinking. That's some analytics.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fans keep coming in. Bleachers filled to the rafters.
Yeah, I tell you what, you were saying it is warm in here, just with all these people, all this body weight. It is warm. All right, big inbounds play for James Island right here. You got to get this in cleanly.
West Ashley, nice screen set by Sarah Ross. Ball kicking around. They're going to go to the middle.
Really nice
job. Pass to the upside.
Breaking the press.
Kick it back out. They've got a foul here.
Got a foul now.
That's going to be 5 seconds.
He called the foul. It was close to 5 seconds. I thought for a second he might call a jump ball. She wants a jump ball, but
I thought they did a nice job of the trap. I didn't see a reach in. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. Victor made 2 in a row, missed her last 2. 4-point game, 11 seconds. That one off the back rim.
The door continues to be open.
Well, it's still open.
And I'll tell you what, if she misses this shot, if there is one thing that you have to yell to James Island, do not foul them shooting a 3. Do not do it.
I think they're going to take a quick layup would be the play. Now it's a 3-point shot, but they've got to get the ball down the court.
Well, now it's a 2-possession game.
James Island pressured it, and a turnover.
Steal it. Now
and that seals it. 56-51. James Island going to go back to the line, go on the road, steal a game here in front of a frenzied crowd.
You know it's crowded in a high school gym. I can't even get a text message out in this gym right now. It is so.
(57-51), ball goes up, ball tipped away. That'll end it. They're not going to call a foul.
Smart move by Kyle Bukowski there, the referee just ending the game. There was nothing good that was going to come out of a hard foul there. And that is all smiles on the face of the James Island Trojan faithful. So the girls have won the boys' game coming up, and those James Island Trojans are certainly out for revenge in that game.
Well, you know, revenge games are really interesting. You got to play with emotion, but not be emotional.
Yeah.
And you've got to be able to measure yourself. As this crowd will get into it, as we just saw, really the last hour of the girls' game.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd has been here since the JV games, and, look, everyone's excited for the rivalry, and it is just that. but this is the only one that matters. What happened to James Island High School, number one, doesn't matter. Number two, James Island was certainly injury-plagued. They've gotten some guys back since then. And West Ashley has the ultimate home court advantage tonight. So, I mean, it just kind of sets up for one of those awesome nights of basketball in the Low Country, really a region on the line. I mean, you've got everything that you want. Everything that you're playing for is out here on the table. This is kind of why you do it as a high school player.
Well, watching the emotion of the Trojans, the coaches are hyped, kids are focused.
Yeah.
But you wait until the team, West Ashley center court now.
Yeah.
We've got some college coaches here looking at some of these players. You know, we've talked in the past about some of the kids we've seen.
Yeah.
Could they play at the next level?
Yeah.
We know there's a kid on this court tonight that will play at the next level.
At least two players on this court. I mean, Jeremiah Triplin, we got a couple of years for that, but you look at him at 6'9", he's going to have college coaches salivating, because who knows, he's a freshman, how tall he's going to get to. And then on the other side, Jackson Terrell. I mean, college coaches are already offering him. Big-name schools are already coming into the building. I mean, that's what you play for. These guys, though, both of them, I was talking to Ronnie Dupree yesterday. He's seen both of these teams play quite a bit. Respected coach here in the Low Country. Ronnie said both of these guys, they need the team to feed them. They're not forming their own shots yet. They're not getting, you need to get them the ball. You need to have other guys doing their job. It's not like they're going to come out and score 25 just on their own. They need other guys opening things up, spreading things out, getting them the ball when needed so they can do the work down low.
We talk about James Island. They're 8-12 on the year. Tough schedule early on. That's how Travis Smith wanted to schedule it. They started 2-0. They struggled. They have won their last 4 games. They're 4-1 in region play. And why this is a big game tonight, West Ashley 17-3 on the year. They've won 17 of their last 18 games. They're 5-0 on the region.
Yep. And obviously region's at stake. If you're West Ashley, you basically are wrapping it up tonight. James Island, you're tying it. You got to win it by a lot of points tonight. You got to try to run it up if you're going to end up doing that as well. Also, what you got to remember is West Ashley's losses, 2 of them were to non-state teams. They were out-of-state teams. They played in the Carolina Invitational early. I was at one of those games against Malvern Prep from Philadelphia. I mean, that was a legitimate, college team. They were really, really good. You play against teams like that, it gets you better, but that doesn't work against you here in the state of South Carolina. I think in the state, you look at it as this is a one-loss team. This is a team that could absolutely be contending for a 5A title.
James Island could easily be 13-7 right now. They've lost 1 of their games by 1 point. They've lost 4 of their games by 2 points. So Travis Smith knows what he has here. But to win in this gym against this team, you've got to play that near-perfect basketball game. Turnovers cannot be an issue.
Yeah, turnovers cannot be an issue. Both teams have good point guards. Coaches trust the point guards. And if there's one thing you got to know about this game, this team knows exactly what that team's going to do. That team knows exactly what that team's going to do. Their coaches are best friends, and they coach together on the AAU circuit all summer long.
So they're not a surprise.
There's no surprises here. These players all know each other. Many of them play together. And obviously, Travis and Trey are going to try to pull some funny business against each other. That's what you do against your best friend. But for the most part, Travis knows what Trey is running, and Trey knows what Travis is running.
Well, we've got about 5 minutes and 20 seconds left before tip-off. We're going to throw it to break. When we come back, we will set the table for this night, and it is going to be a great night of basketball. You are watching the Plum Pro Plus High School Hoops Game of the Week on MyTV Charleston, on YouTube, on Facebook. We're streaming worldwide, Scotty.
You could watch us anywhere, Dino.
We're back in 2 minutes.
Here are the best high school.
This Saturday and Sunday are Storm Tracker days, and the News Force Storm Tracker weather team is working for you, tracking cold temperatures, gusty winds, and snow. Trust Storm Tracker 4 on air, online, on social media, and with the WCIV weather app. 1 in 5 children don't know where their next meal is coming from. In the Lowcountry, too many kids face a hunger no child should know. News 4 and area businesses are coming together for the Super Bowl of caring. Scan the QR code to donate to the Lowcountry Food Bank.
Injury lawyers are everywhere, and it's hard to know who to trust. Trust us. We're local to South Carolina. The insurance company knows the Thumbs Up guys. They know our track record, and they know we fight to win. Call us. We're those Thumbs Up guys.
Need complete auto care you can count on? At Carolina Tires and Brakes, we've got you covered. From tires and brakes to alignments and oil changes. We're open 7 days a week with same-day service while you wait. No appointment needed. Choose from our full on-site tire inventory or our mobile tire service and we'll come to you. And when it comes to payment, ask about our 90 days same as cash payment program. Conveniently located on Highway 17 next to Bojangles in Mount Pleasant. For tires, brakes, oil changes, and more, visit Carolina Tires and Brakes today.
At Contract Exteriors, we transform homes. Imagine the possibilities. Make your home new again with our expert craftsmanship and top quality materials. From stunning decks perfect for family gatherings to sleek, energy-efficient windows that brighten your space, Contract Exteriors brings your vision to life. And with our wide selection of siding options, we ensure your home's exterior reflects your style. And here's the best part: no payments for 12 months. Contact us today to start your journey to a refreshed home. Contract Exteriors, your trusted partner for home transformations.
Hi, I'm Bill Sharp. Get what you want at Preferred Appliance 2-hour delivery service. Come on in, pick out your appliance, and check out. But you better hurry home before those delivery guys beat you there. Just one more reason to buy from Preferred Appliance.
Plum Pro Plus game of the week. It is West Ashley. It is James Island. 17-3, 8-12, 5-0 for West Ashley. James Island 4-1. It is time to play a little basketball tonight. Dean Stevens along with Scott Eisberg and the crew from West Ashley High School. Down you go. Nice. As we talked a little bit earlier, a revenge game tonight. Yeah. West Ashley dominated their game against James Island, but I think tonight's different. It just feels different.
Yeah, it feels different. James Island is now healthy. That's the biggest thing for Travis Smith. He said it's only been a couple weeks of his team truly being healthy. And oh, by the way, this student section will absolutely make a difference tonight. Although the James Island student section, pretty darn good. They're a little bit further away from the court tonight.
Let's talk about the players of the game tonight for James Island. It's actually like a Justin Timberlake game. The two guys, both JTs.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the two guys are in sync. That would have been a pretty good one as well.
Let's just go with it.
Yeah, but Jeremiah Triplin is the guy for James Island that we've got our eye on. He's the guy that all those college coaches over there, they have their eye on. 6'9", only a freshman, raw skill. He's got it all. He just has to get a little bit bigger in the weight room, but he is plenty talented.
And for West Ashley High School, it's Jackson Terrell.
Yeah, he had the game-winning dunk when we saw them last year. He's still young, but boy, you look at him, 6'8", talented, inside-out, athletic, dunks twice a game. You're going to see a lot from Jackson Terrell. Those college coaches, that's getting a 2-for-1 tonight.
This is going to be the last time that you see the student section sitting down tonight. Let's hear it on your feet. When we come back, it is tip-off. West Ashley, James Island, coming up after the break. On your feet, boys!
We are talking scholar athletes right now with the presenting sponsor of it, Jeff Ward of the Thumbs Up guys, and they say the proof is in the pudding. Well, I guess the pudding is in the studio right now.
Absolutely. It's finally great to put faces with names. We knew people on paper. We've watched their videos. Now getting to see them in person, getting to meet them. the personalities are just as good as everything we've seen on paper and video and on the fields as well.
Yeah, we've seen South Carolina, Clemson, Endicott College, New Jersey Tech, all of the different schools that they'll be going to. That's got to be exciting just to kind of see where those futures are taking them.
Absolutely. I mean, they're all over the country. It's not just, local to, South Carolina, but they're going to just about, who knows how many states to further their education, and we love to see it. So.
When you talk about this day each year, I guess it's something that we always smile because it's like that defining moment. How important is it for you guys to know that there is going to be a defining moment at the end?
It's why we do it. It's so great. Every semester comes, another semester is ended, and we get to pick another athlete and a very deserving one at that. And it's just what makes this all worthwhile.
That's Jeff Ward from the Thumbs Up Guys. I'm Scott Eisberg, and these are all of the Scholar athletes right here on this set.
Here are the best high school hoops plays from across the country.
Hunter gives that one up, and Antoine Crawford Jr. is going to go up with a two-hand slam. Got to get up to get down. Timeout called. Newberry to lead up to 13. It's the biggest.
Many of those in Northern Nevada as Long misses a shot. Here's Sorensen. He'll take it down the lane and jam it with the right hand.
Guarded by Fountain.
Holy cow, that's about as good a defense as you can play, but can't stop Williams.
Oh, there's a turnover, and Rink. Oh, blocked from behind. Spartans get it back.
Cox trying to get downhill. What a spin move. What a finish from Kai Cox. Give him 8. Wow.
Transfer from the whole upstate of New York. Oh,
here's Shantae Anderson. A chance to finish it. Up and away.
Looks like that one's going to ice it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Where else would you like to be?
We have a black and white camera?
Be at 8:55 on a Friday night. Snowmageddon 2026 has nothing on what's happening inside this gymnasium tonight.
Find another high school broadcast that has a night vision camera, Dean. Find another one that has a night vision camera.
Let's just soak in this lineup introduction by West Ashley. So the starting 5 announced tonight. We will go over the starting 5 for you as we take a look at our new best friends. For James Island High School, number 1, Owen Adler. Followed by number 4, Matthew Gladden, Joshua Gladden, Jay Morris, and Jeremiah Triplin. And at some point tonight, somebody in this crew is going to say, "Are you tripping?" Say, "No, I'm tripling, baby." For West Ashley, number 2, Trevon Brown. Number 3, Eric Jenkins. Number 4, Maurice Cannon. Number 5, Jackson Terrell. And number 33, Corbin Gary.
Looks like we've already got one change. Kendall Mack now in the starting lineup instead of Trevon Brown. Something has changed in the last hour or so. Maybe it's just a little gamesmanship from Trey McLean, but whatever it may be, Kendall Mack, 1,000-point scorer on the court for these West Ashley Wildcats. And, I mean, you're not going to get a better tip-off than those two going at it. Terrell and Triplin, 6'8", 6'9".
Mack, one of 3 players in double figures. West Ashley's opening up with a man-to-man. Pressure all over the court.
Got to get past those initial nerves of the first couple of moments of this game. The thing is, most of these guys have played on a TV game like this in this atmosphere. They did it just last year.
Nice figure touch off the backboard inside. Blocked by JT. Jackson Terrell.
Jay Morris is kind of given the extra size there for the James Island Trojans. He's taken the spot of Parker Renault, who was huge last year for them. He's down at Piedmont College in Atlanta. playing some really good basketball right now. But Jay Morris, he's an athlete, big guy. He's going to have to mark up there with Corbin Gary.
Took a walk. You know, the very first possession, you saw the two JTs wrapped up, battling the paint. We're going to see that all night long.
Yep. You know, both coaches did talk about that. The two of them are going to tie each other up a lot tonight. So it's those other guys like Morris and Gladden for James Island or Corbin Gary. They're going to be the difference makers. If they can space it out and take some pressure off of Terrell or Triplin, those guys are going to be big.
James Island opening up with a little zone match. Pressure on the corners. Boy, that is some speed right there by number 1, Kendall Mack. The pump fake, the touch off the glass. The first 2 for Jackson Terrell, the first 2 of the game.
You can just see in the past year since we saw Terrell, he has put on a ton of muscle. He's put on that big, he's got the size now to be a banger down low.
Adler, top of the key, won't go. Rebound, Mack.
Adler is the best shooter on this team, a natural shooter. He's got the green light to go when he wants to go with that shot. And he's not going to get intimidated by missing 1 or 2.
West Ashley going to be patient with her offense, going to swing it around, find the open shot. Pass to the outside. I like these 2 point guards already. Jenkins, number 3, Adler, number 1. Going to be a great matchup there.
Yep. You know, Jenkins only a sophomore, but battle-tested. He's been up on varsity for several years now. He has complete trust from Trey McLean on the court. And I'll tell you what, Trey McLean is a guy, these guys know who Trey McLean is. He played for this team not that long ago. If you're James Island, the hoops, the Plum Pro Plus, you got to keep the trajectory that you're going. You got to keep going with that. If you're West Ashley, just keep playing like you're playing. That's what they've been doing, and you've got to utilize this atmosphere. It's so good.
Jump shot, left side. Nothing but net for Gladden. Joshua Gladden, 2-2 game.
Joshua's little brother, Matthew, older brother, both pretty darn good players for James Island. Nice to have that as a combo.
See if West Ashley finds a way to get the ball inside to Terrell. He sets up down low, won't find him, he'll cut to the outside. They're going to call offensive foul on Corbin Gary.
Corbin Gary drew the foul.
Corbin Gary drew the foul. No, it was offensive foul on Gary.
Oh, it was on Gary. Oh, there you're right. Yeah, no, Gary is
and I'll just say it right now off the top. A little ticky-tack foul, let these boys go. Gladden liked the first one, likes the second one. 4-2. Road team.
Right there in the scouting report for him. Really good mid-range game. There's the alley-oop, and it's thrown down.
JT, bring it down. Broke the press, that's what happens.
It was, I mean, I saw it from a mile away, but he put the one finger up. He said, I want the alley. I'll throw down the oop. Don't worry about it. And Jackson Terrell did just that. Nice alley-oop slam.
Second time now that we've seen Jackson Terrell get his arm around and tap the ball outside. It'll be interesting to see if they try to isolate, because the biggest play of this game for James Island is that they can get Terrell in foul trouble. And the only way to do that is kick the ball inside to Triplin.
Triplin with the ball now out on the perimeter.
Shoots it, no good. Battle inside. Give it to the road team. Give it to the other Gladden. Matthew Gladden, 6'4". Huge offensive rebound.
Yeah, any offense they get from Gladden is like a bonus. It's like a cherry on top because he is a defensive-minded player. That's an goaltend.
I'm aware of the call, but it was still impressive. We've got our under 4-minute timeout. We're going to catch our breath. There's the alley-oop.
There it is.
Delivered by Gary. brought home by Terrell.
Big Insurance knows the thumbs up guys. They know when we take your case, we fight to win. Big. You need to hire the law firm insurance companies hate. Call us. We're those thumbs up guys.
Honey, we have a problem. Call Plum Pro Plus.
Plumbing issue? Got a new toilet? No need. Already fixed it.
Plum Pro Plus is Charleston's #1 plumbing, heating, and air company for a reason. Call the pros today and get $85 off any plumbing repair. Don't settle. Call the pros to get your free second opinion today. Call the pros you can trust. Call Plum Pro Plus today.
Some surfaces are silent. Yours will speak. From the first sip of morning coffee to the last bite of a family dinner, your countertop becomes the stage for everyday living. At Real Deal Countertops, we fuse premium materials with true craftsmanship to create surfaces that elevate your home and the moments inside it. After transforming over 30,000 Charleston homes, we've learned this: beautiful countertops don't just complete a room, they reshape the way you feel in it. Real Deal Countertops. We're the real deal.
Hi, I'm Bill Sharp. Get what you want at Preferred Appliance 2-hour delivery service. Come on in, pick out your appliance, and check out. But you better hurry home before those delivery guys beat you there. Just one more reason to buy from Preferred Appliance.
All right,
Let's go back to the keys of the game. Our pressure points brought to you by Plum Pro Plus.
Yep, now I'll take it. The Plum Pro Plus pressure points, the big keys to the game. James Island, continue the trajectory. You're playing good basketball now. Keep doing that. Forget the last time. That does not matter. That 28-point loss is in the past. And protect the rock. Travis Smith says they did not do that first time around. West Ashley, Mack outside, Terrell inside. Kendall Mack, 1,000 points scoring. Get going and utilize this environment.
Straight to the hoop, going to kick it outside, going to be a little bit high on the pass.
As we just said, protect the rock. You don't want to just give free possessions to West Ashley.
As Malachi Singleton driving the lane. I thought that he was going to go up, but when you got 6'9" jumping at you, you look for an outlet.
Yep, Singleton super fast. Travis Smith says, just watch him. He doesn't even slow down with the ball. Just a really fast guy. And there's
another one.
The facial.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special on facials tonight.
Oh, my gosh. That was right in the face of Triplin. The two of them are good friends. They're going to play against each other for a long time, but I think that one he's going to put on a poster and text him relatively soon and often.
James Island down for the first time of the game. And that's Singleton going to the hole. We go back to the shot. Again, just moving the ball around, and you get in trouble here when you're in that zone. That was pretty close.
That is
right in the face.
In the face of a 6'9" defender. Jackson Terrell has been worth the price of admission so far with those two dunks.
Singleton's got two at the line, misses the first. And again, there's going to be swings like this tonight, and it's about how this James Island team adjusts to that momentum swing. And we are right in the middle of one right now. Second shot good, 8-7 game.
One thing also in this first half, James Island shooting away from that student section. It's a whole lot harder to shoot into that student section if you're James Island. So take advantage of it when you're shooting against a wall. It's a lot easier to do. Try to build up those points in the first half.
Daryl Green, number 0, in for West Ashley. He's down in the post. Terrell takes it up top, pressured, kicks it back now to Jenkins. Ball up, no good. Another big slam. This one over Matthew Gladden. Over the back, doesn't matter. Not called. Second slam, 8 points now for Terrell.
Wow. I mean, that kind of play is just pure athleticism. Let's take another look at this one. I mean, off the miss.
Yeah, they missed the call. And they do it right in front of the student section as well, right?
Yeah, he has put the energy in the student section. I mean, they didn't need the energy, but boy, has he put it in there.
stop, pull up, off the front rim, rebound West Ashley. They're not going to run, they're going to hold it. Here comes Jenkins, kicks it back. Terrell up top, does a nice job moving from the outside to the inside. Good court awareness by the big fella. He's got him at the top. Contact all over the place. Ball kicked now.
Darrell Green in the game for Corbin Gary right now, and Trey McLean says the great thing about him, when you put him in the game, it's not like putting a reserve in there. They take no hit as far as talent. It's not like putting somebody in who's less of a player because he's a reserve. Equal, he's big, he's tough, he's athletic. It's just like putting a regular starter in the game. He just happens to come off the bench.
Rob Grant, number 20, in for James Island right now. They make some wholesale changes. Malachi Brooks, number 2, also in the game. Singleton pressuring the ball. Turnover here. Singleton inside. That ball slapped off the glass. That ball's a goaltending call. So we got 2 goaltending calls. We've got 2 slams. Are we missing anything yet?
No, I think we've got 3 slams, and my gosh, like, we have got athleticism out the gym. I mean, that is...
And a quick bucket.
Kendall Mack.
By Kendall Mack, make it 12-9. Ball inside. Man, that's back-to-back. Those are 2 buckets in about 3 seconds.
Yeah, you feel like West Ashley has the talent, but James Island is not intimidated at all by this atmosphere. Really, it's been a nice equal quarter of play.
Pressuring all over the court. Nice move inside, won't go. Ball kept alive on the inside by number 0. That was big. Number Darrell Green allowed for the putback on the offensive end. 3-point game, under a minute to play.
Yeah, he's known for his rebounding, offensively and defensively, and showing it.
James Island trying to work inside. Great defense. Jump shot outside, in and out, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, big fella doesn't get it to go. And then the foul on the inside, Darrell Green with a rebound.
You know, Jackson Terrell didn't block that shot, but he certainly altered it. They knew, James Island knew, Rob Grant knew that he was right behind him and kind of altered the shot a little bit.
So they're making a couple changes here with 25 seconds left. Give a couple of their guys an extra 25 seconds before the quarter break, catch their breath. Be interesting if they play for the last shot. That's Channing Wood in for West Ashley. Gary back in. Terrell stays on the court.
Channing Wood also in because he's a catch-and-shoot guy. First-year transfer from Lexington High School. This situation, if you can get it to him, he gets a quick shot up. He's a pretty good shooter.
Singleton called for the grab. 40 feet from the basket. 5 seconds left. Off the glass, no good by Cannon. That ball's going to go out of bounds. We're going to call that a pretty darn good quarter of basketball. 14-11. West Ashley with the lead behind 3 big dunks and 10 points by their big fella.
Injury lawyers are everywhere, and it's hard to know who to trust. Trust us. We're local to South Carolina. The insurance company knows the Thumbs Up guys. They know our track record, and they know we fight to win. Call us. We're those Thumbs Up guys.
I'm Matt from Call Dad. Wonder what it would sound like if our heating and cooling services were sung in a jingle.
When air inside your home is iffy, Dad will be there in a jiffy. Dad will leave you feeling spiffy. Call Dad. All you gotta do is call Dad.com.
I like that.
All you gotta do is call Dad.com.
Need complete auto care you can count on? At Carolina Tires and Brakes, we've got you covered. From tires and brakes to alignments and oil changes. We're open 7 days a week with same-day service while you wait. No appointment needed. Choose from our full on-site tire inventory or our mobile tire service and we'll come to you. And when it comes to payment, ask about our 90 days same as cash payment program. Conveniently located on Highway 17 next to Bojangles in Mount Pleasant. For tires, brakes, oil changes, and more, visit Carolina Tires and Brakes today.
Hi, I'm Bill Sharp. Get what you want at Preferred Appliance 2-hour delivery service. Come on in, pick out your appliance, and check out. But you better hurry home before those delivery guys beat you there. Just one more reason to buy from Preferred Appliance.
Terrell had...
Welcome back. First quarter stats for you. We've got Terrell with 10 points.
Yeah.
Leading West Ashley.
The stats, dunk, dunk, dunk. 3 of them, pretty impressive. Both Gladdens each have 4 for James Island. Singleton has 3. That was the goaltend and a free throw. But yeah, I think the stats that we liked in that first quarter were dunk, dunk, and dunk.
Tight game. 3 points we're sitting on right now, the largest lead of the first quarter.
So it is Channing Wood that's an inbound the ball. Like we were saying earlier, Wood, a Lexington transfer, played under Bailey Harris, the legend at Lexington.
We've got a foul, a push away from the basket. It's interesting, they're not letting them play 25 feet out, but they're letting them rumble inside.
Yeah. You also want to keep control of the game. There was a huge brawl tonight between Cane Bay and Goose Creek. You never want to see that, but Webb Wright was at the game, said just a terrible, terrible looking scene at Goose Creek tonight.
Good hustle by James Allen. Nice look inside. Terrell finds Gary. Great look. Assist for the guy who likes to dunk. 16-11.
Man, if he can make a look like that from the top of the key, yeah, I mean, you just got to be on him all over the place.
Can James Allen respond? Double down low, nowhere to go. Going to call a travel. And this is what you got to be careful of. You've got to be careful of that run.
Yeah, I mean, it got out of control for James Island the first time around when they played because of that. You really do have to watch the runs. Take some air out of the ball. We don't have to get into a track meet here because West Ashley would love that.
Travis going to keep his team in the zone. Been that way the whole game. Three-pointer from the outside. In and out, doesn't go. Good rebound by the guys in the orange.
James Island would also like to get Triplin going.
Adler pushes it. Going to set it up. Jenkins pressuring as he has all night. Going to take it inside. Little stop, little floater. Bucket. Important bucket right there. 16-13 now.
Yeah, like we said, Adler is just a knockdown shooter. He's the guy that they trust. He's always got the green light to shoot.
Turnover. Brooks picks it up. James Allen will reset. Gladden back to Adler. Wood's going to take care of Adler. Jenkins chasing Brooks. See if Triplin going to kick it off. Three-pointers open, won't take it.
You could just see the sweat on the back of Gladden, how hard these guys are going in such a hot gym.
Nice drive by Brooks, finds a seam. Tickles the twine with a soft floater. 16-15, one-point game.
Brooks has the ability to be a dynamic scorer off the bench. He has that feel for the hoop.
There's Terrell inside. Ball swatted away by Grant. Home team wants a foul, not going to get one. Opportunity to take a lead. Boy, Brooks quick foul on the outside by Jenkins. Been a fairly clean game. Wholesale changes coming up. Look like a hockey line change. 3 Wildcats coming in. It's Kendall Mack, Jackson Johnson, and Darryl Green into the game. for James Island. Joshua Gladden into the game, the first time that we've seen.
Now, Jay Morris and Malachi Singleton both returned. Morris started and came out early.
Yep.
Morris is wearing a pretty substantial knee brace. Not sure if there's an issue or he has to, kind of take some spells off because of that knee.
Our sideline orthopedic surgeon took the night off.
There's one thing you cannot call me, it is a doctor or anything close to it.
First time that Trammell has taken a break in this game. Gary running the low post on the ground. They're going to call out of bounds. We got a man. Yeah, we'll just let that go. Good hustle by both of those guys going for the ball.
There it is. Yeah, good call. Cool to see over by the door Gavin Ward, who starred in this game the last couple of years. He's now playing for USC Salkehatchie, averaging about 20 points a game down in Walterboro. He's making the trip up to see his old team.
Singleton running the point. Three-pointer. That one way off. Offensive rebound. Foul called on the inside.
First 4 minutes of this second quarter, James Island has gotten all the hustle rebounds. They've been all over him.
Those 50-50 balls critical no matter what level you play at. Inbound set. Moore's going to get it on the inside. Looks, throws up the left hand, doesn't get it, gets his own miss. Triplin with a missed putback. I thought they may call. He kind of threw the pass to himself. Didn't hit anything.
No, it didn't.
Moore's going to go to the line.
Unless they
say
West Ashley got a hand in there and kind of knocked it out of his hand.
Lefty from the line off the left iron. Keep it 16-15. It's Travis Smith's third season leading the way for James Island. For Trey McClain, his second with West Ashley.
And it's a cool story for Trey McClain. He came in here, a West Ashley grad, had a great career at UT Chattanooga, NCAA tournament, the whole thing. He was phenomenal. Came back, wanted to get into coaching, took over as the interim head coach.
Turnover. Here comes James Island. Brooks inside, misses another offensive rebound. This one blocked. That's Joshua Gladden. So the pressure really this half. James Island really has owned it. If you're going to be keeping a boxing scorecard, I think they've won the second quarter early on.
Yeah, they took those initial body blows, and now they've come back and punched back.
So you were telling about Trey.
Yeah,
wanted to get back.
So he got back, gets the interim head coaching job, does such a good job that summer, that offseason. They give him the head coaching job full time before he ever coached a game here. He was supposed to have a year as the interim, and they said, no, let's lock this guy down. And so that's the job that Trey McClain has done. And you talk to anybody in this school, he has brought stability that they have not had since Ronnie Dupree was here, and he has brought excitement, and he has brought a really good team.
Well, I think the two things, there's so much in common between Smith and McClain, but the two things they're both great basketball minds, right?
Yep.
But on top of that, more importantly, they're great leader of men.
Yep. And they both genuinely care about the communities. They're both from these communities. Travis is a product of the islands, although he went to Porter Goud. He's a product of the islands, Johns and James. And
another turnover.
West Ashley.
By West Ashley here, going to give James on the ball. We're in the under 4-minute media timeout. So we'll take a break. McClain trying to figure out what's gone wrong here in the first 4 minutes. When we come back, the final 4 minutes, a 16-16 game. We're back tied. We're back in 2.
I got into sports because my family watched the local news every night at dinner, and I kind of wanted to be the sports guy. Clemson sticks to the plan. It's kind of their MO. I lived in Charleston in the summers during college, fell in love with it, and it's been a 2-decade love affair with the Holy City. Sports are really just the vehicle for me to tell you amazing stories about people and neighbors and friends living right here in the Low Country.
Scott Eisberg and the News 4 team working for you. Weeknights on News 4.
Big Insurance knows the thumbs up guys. They know when we take your case, we fight to win. Big. You need to hire the law firm insurance companies hate. Call us. We're those thumbs up guys.
There's no hot water. Call Plum Pro Plus. Your wife just called.
You have a leak under your sink.
Hot water coming now. Plum Pro Plus is Charleston's #1 plumbing, heating, and air company for a reason. Have you ever wanted endless hot water? Call Plum Pro Plus today to save $250 on our tankless water heaters. Call the pros you can trust. Call Plum Pro Plus today.
Hi, I'm Bill Sharp. Get what you want at Preferred Appliance 2-hour delivery service. Come on in, pick out your appliance, and check out. But you better hurry home before those delivery guys beat you there. Just one more reason to buy from Preferred Appliance.
School, your Plum Pro Plus game of the night. You were talking about Trey McClain as a player. Travis Smith as a player. As a 5th grader, he played on James Island B team as a 5th grader. As an 8th grader, he made the varsity at Porter Gout with some pretty good players over there.
Guy named Chris Middleton.
Won a state title in 05. Played a year at Presbyterian, played at JUCO after that, and then went on to play at Mercer. And you talk about the turnaround, this 4-game winning streak, beating the likes of Ashley Ridge, Somerville, Fort Dorchester. We've seen Ashley Ridge play.
Yeah.
Quality team.
Yeah, Clayton Everett. Clayton Everett, and I would say, I mean, I don't know, different players, obviously, but Terrell and Clayton Everett, 2 of the best players in the state, and we've gotten them both on TV this year.
West Ashley trapping up top, putting big pressure on now, trying to create some room, but inside, nice body work there by Joshua Gladden, couldn't get it to go. Here comes Jenkins. Triplin and Terrell back at it again, but it's the 3 ball by Kendall Mack, averaging double digits, 14 points a game, making it a 19-16 game. You see the pressure here. Let's see how James Allen handled it. Oh, great look inside. Great look inside by Singleton to Triplin.
Yeah, he could not have been any more wide open for that dunk. I mean, it was wide open.
But that's playing with your head up, your eyes forward.
Absolutely. That was all set up by Singleton. Yeah, Travis Smith, a lot older than Trey McClain. He took a long time where he coached under John Pearson. I think many thought he would be the heir apparent to John Pearson at Porter.
3 ball. Good ball. Jenkins finds Mack, cross court. Mack makes the James Arnold Trojans pay. That was Singleton. Gladden couldn't handle it, but a great look. 22-18.
2 really good looks by Singleton right there. And Adler's going to come check in, try to get a quick offensive jolt from Adler, their shooter. Great defensive play there.
Gary, they're going to call a reach. Coach Smith not going to like it. So a 5-0 run by James Island to get things going. And then all of a sudden, the home team answers back.
Kendall Mack is a special player for West Ashley. He's been here just for a long time, and he's always been productive as a player. Heart and soul of the team, 4-year varsity guy, just leads by example.
Let's see the little guy, what he's got. He's got a 3 for number 3. And a timeout by Trey McClain, up 25-18. We can keep it right here. But a curious timeout as a little guy flushes it Travis having a spirited conversation, doesn't like what's happening on the outside, some of these calls. I think he's also maybe bringing to light that he's thinking a lot of these screens are moving screens by West Ashley. We'll see if his pleas are heard.
Got one of the most well-respected officiating crews in the area at this game. Greg Seymour has been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, this is a good crew.
Yeah, Kyle Bukowski, he's kind of the, I don't know, the guy who runs the show for all the officials. He's the one who coordinates all the officials in our area. They do a really nice job, and they try to put really good refs on our TV games to kind of showcase how good they are and how well they control games. And look, they're always looking for more. They always want more refs. It's just such an important, vital part of our community.
West Ashley going full court press. James Only going to break it. Adler on the backside. Nice job by Brooks to break it. Pressure all the way up to the half-court line. That's Kendall Mack. Ball swung around. No room inside to breathe either. This is a smothering defense. Triplin up top. He's going to take a step. He's going to call walk.
It's the youthful mistake right there for Triplin. Just can't get in his own head.
I think he wanted to make the move, and then all of a sudden that lane closed. That's a critical minute 45 for James Arnold right now. A 7-point lead for the home team.
You don't realize how good of a player Corbin Gary is. He's just kind of always in the right place, setting screens, grabbing rebounds, making nice defensive stops, drawing fouls.
That's Gladden on the rebound. Trey McClain turning up the pressure on the defensive end. Triplin kicking it out to Adler. Pass inside. Gary, quick hands. More hands. That ball should be a West Ashley ball, and it is. So, during that 4-minute timeout, Trey McClain took his team to church and made it very clear that this is what we're going to do for the last 4 minutes.
Yep.
All defense, all heat.
Yeah, Trey McClain was a great offensive player at Chattanooga, but you didn't realize how good of a defensive player he was. That's why coaches loved him.
3-ball. Cannon with a cannon. A 10-point lead, 40 seconds left.
Nice for them to have Maurice Cannon. Came over from Fort Dorchester this year. The transfer portal open, and they took advantage of it.
Adler 3-ball off the back rim, long rebound. McClain says, let's slow it down. He wants the last shot here. Back-to-back threes by West Ashley's opened up a 10-point lead. Ball swinging. 10 seconds on the clock. And now they go. Jenkins kicks it out. Long shot. Not going to go. Triplin going to throw it linked to the court. That won't go. But boy, West Ashley, a great 4 minutes. They've owned it. A 9-0 run to finish the first half. It is a 28-18 lead as the Wildcats. Big heads? I don't know. We'll find out in the second half. We're watching the Plum Pro Plus Game of the Week. West Ashley High School halftime report coming up next.
Hi, Dave.
I never realized how much that junk was bothering me until it was gone.
It's a clean, happy feeling.
What should I do with all this open space now?
It's up to you, Dave. Just imagine the possibilities. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Some surfaces are silent. Yours will speak. From the first sip of morning coffee to the last bite of a family dinner, your countertop becomes the stage for everyday living. At Real Deal Countertops, we fuse premium materials with true craftsmanship to create surfaces that elevate your home and the moment inside it. After transforming over 30,000 Charleston homes, we've learned this: beautiful countertops don't just complete a room, they reshape the way you feel in it. Real Deal Countertops. We're the real deal.
When you come home, do you like what you see? You will when you choose TimberTech decking from Contract Exteriors. Inspired by nature, born from advanced technology, TimberTech is a low-maintenance, high-performance decking material designed to resist stains, scratches, and fading, giving you more time to enjoy what matters. TimberTech, built for life, designed for memories. Come home to something better. Contract Exteriors, your local expert in decking solutions.
Hi, Dave.
I never realized how much that junk was bothering me until it was gone.
It's a clean, happy feeling.
What should I do with all this open space now?
It's up to you, Dave. Just imagine the possibilities. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Welcome back to the Plum Pros Plus halftime report. Brought to you by Thumbs Up Guys, and it has been thumbs up the last 4 minutes, 9-0 run. And what's wild about that 9-0 run, they got those points.
Yep. Not one point.
Three.
Yeah, not 1 point inside that three-point line. Exactly what I was going to say. West Ashley took advantage. Kendall Mack got them going bang, bang right away. And then they just kind of took off from there. James Island really kind of fell off a little bit in the last 4 minutes of that quarter. It's a 10-point lead right now. Certainly not insurmountable, but West Ashley absolutely looked like the dominant team in the second half of that second quarter.
So the 1-800-GOT-JUNK halftime report. We've also going to highlight a couple of the scholar athletes from both of these high schools. Let's first start over at James Island High School. Connor Dantzler, 4.784 GPA, two-time All-Region North-South participant, a Tulsa commit, was All-State in 2024, 2025, an offensive MVP for his team. Out in the community, he's a camp counselor. He's worked at Hilliard Kids Football Camp, works out with the local church, the Pumpkin Patch, and also reads at elementary schools. As for West Ashley High School, meet Logan Taylor, a 5.108 GPA, plays softball and golf, a dual athlete, was a girls varsity golf team for 6 years. During the sophomore team year, the team won the region, qualified also as an all-region player, and this will be Logan's 5th year on the softball team. She's been on varsity for 4 years, earned the Wildcat Award, Most Improved Award as well. Out in the community, heavily involved, president of the National Honor Society, an officer of junior civilians, being involved in the National Society. She's experienced so many rewarding opportunities, also worked with her church, Church of the Holy Spirit, volunteers at least once a month to help out there. Congratulations to both Logan and Connor.
6 years on the golf team. You know how many free rounds of Shadow Moss that is? A lot.
That's a lot. Let's hear from the Thumbs Up guys.
Injury lawyers are everywhere, and it's hard to know who to trust. Trust us. We're local to South Carolina. The insurance company knows the Thumbs Up guys. They know our track record, and they know we fight to win. Call us. We're those Thumbs Up guys.
I'm Matt from Call Dad. Wonder what it would sound like if our heating and cooling services were sung in a jingle.
When air inside your home is iffy, Dad will be there in a jiffy. Dad will leave you feeling spiffy. Call Dad. All you gotta do is call Dad.com.
I like that.
All you gotta do is call Dad.com.
Hi, I'm Bill Sharp. Get what you want at Preferred Appliance 2-hour delivery service. Come on in, pick out your appliance, and check out. But you better hurry home before those delivery guys beat you there. Just one more reason to buy from Preferred Appliance.
We are talking scholar athletes right now with the presenting sponsor of it, Jeff Ward of the Thumbs Up guys, and they say the proof is in the pudding. Well, I guess the pudding is in the studio right now.
Absolutely. It's finally great to put faces with names. We knew people on paper. We've watched their videos. Now getting to see them in person, getting to meet them. the personalities are just as good as everything we've seen on paper and video and on the fields as well.
Yeah, we've seen South Carolina, Clemson, Endicott College, New Jersey Tech, all of the different schools that they'll be going to. That's got to be exciting just to kind of see where those futures are taking.
Absolutely. I mean, they're all over the country. It's not just, local to, South Carolina, but they're going to just about, who knows how many states to further their education, and we love to see it. So.
When you talk about this day each year, I guess it's something that we always smile because it's like that defining moment. How important is it for you guys to know that there is going to be a defining moment at the end?
It's why we do it. It's so great. Every semester comes, another semester is ended, and we get to pick another athlete and a very deserving one at that. And it's just what makes this all worthwhile.
That's Jeff Ward from the Thumbs Up guys. I'm Scott Eisberg, and these are all of the Scholar athletes right here on this set.
Welcome to the 1-800-GOT-JUNK Halftime Report.
All right, welcome into our educator spotlight here at halftime. West Ashley High School Principal Andy Brandt joining us right now, and man, what an atmosphere. What kind of pride hits your chest when you see your school like this?
It makes me so happy. I absolutely love it. Moments like this are what we work so hard for. We are a neighborhood school, and to see us continue to grow and people are coming out and support, it means the world to me. It feels amazing. So we have faculty, staff, and look at our student section. Nothing better.
How much has it helped just the student body and the atmosphere and everything with what Trey has done with this team this year? 17-3.
I can't speak highly enough about him. He's young, he's enthusiastic, he's energetic, but he cares about these kids so much. He'd do anything for them, and Coach Williams as well. Our girls basketball coach, they are both just setting a standard for what it means to be a teacher coach, and you can see what's happening. They're taking the talent that we have, they're building us up, and we're winning at a rate we haven't before. So it's amazing.
Academically, extracurricular-wise, outside of basketball, what do we got going on here at West Ashley High School?
I'm so happy you asked. We have everything that anybody needs here. So, we're really pushing hard to make people understand you don't have to travel to get a high-quality education. We offer more advanced placement dual enrollment programs than anybody else. We're just listed on the AP Honor Roll for the first time. Our Scholars Academy is growing. AP Capstone next year. So if I could just plug that, if you live here in West Ashley and you're thinking about going to another school, there's no need to. We got everything you need right here.
Absolutely. Principal Andy Brandt, thanks so much for joining us. As West Ashley Wildcats leading by 10 at the break over their arch rivals from James Island. We'll have those second half excitement, all the second half excitement coming up right after this.
We'll be back with more from the 1-800-GOT-JUNK Halftime Report.
Hi, Dave.
I never realized how much that junk was bothering me until it was gone.
It's a clean, happy feeling.
What should I do with all this open space now?
It's up to you, Dave. Just imagine the possibilities. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Need complete auto care you can count on? At Carolina Tires and Brakes, we've got you covered. From tires and brakes to alignments and oil changes. We're open 7 days a week with same-day service while you wait. No appointment needed. Choose from our full on-site tire inventory or our mobile tire service and we'll come to you. And when it comes to payment, ask about our 90-day same-as-cash payment program. Conveniently located on Highway 17 next to Bojangles in Mount Pleasant. For tires, brakes, oil changes, and more, visit Carolina Tires and Brakes today.
When you come home, do you love what you see? You will when you choose Hardy Siding from Contract Exteriors. Only Hardy products are engineered for climate. They're specifically designed to stand up to the heat, humidity, and hurricanes of South Carolina, helping ensure your home stays looking beautiful for years to come. Discover your perfect homecoming by visiting contractexteriors.com. When it's time to re-side, come home to something better.
Hi, Dave.
I never realized how much that junk was bothering me until it was gone.
It's a clean, happy feeling.
What should I do with all this open space now?
It's up to you, Dave. Just imagine the possibilities. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Welcome to the 1-800-GOT-JUNK Halftime Report. Here are the best high school hoops plays from across the country.
Hunter gives that one up, and Anton Crawford Jr. is going to go up with a two-hand slam. Got to get up to get down. Timeout called. Newberry to lead up to 13. It's the biggest.
Many of those in Northern Nevada as Long misses a shot. Here's Sorensen. He'll take it down the lane and jam it with the right hand.
Guarded by Fountain.
Williams. Holy cow, that's about as good a defense as you could play, but can't stop Williams.
Well, there's a turnover, and Rink. Oh, blocked from behind. Spartans get it back.
Cox trying to get downhill. What a spin move. What a finish from Kai Cox. Give him 8. Wow.
Transfer from the whole upstate of New York. Oh,
here's Shantae Anderson. A chance to finish it. Up and away.
Looks like that one's going to ice it.
We'll be back with more from the 1-800-GOT-JUNK halftime report.
Big Insurance knows the thumbs up guys. They know when we take your case, we fight to win. Big. You need to hire the law firm insurance companies hate. Call us. We're those thumbs up guys.
Some surfaces are silent. Yours will speak. From the first sip of morning coffee to the last bite of a family dinner, your countertop becomes the stage for everyday living. At Real Deal Countertops, we fuse premium materials with true craftsmanship to create surfaces that elevate your home and the moment inside it. After transforming over 30,000 Charleston homes, we've learned this: beautiful countertops don't just complete a room, they reshape the way you feel in it. Real Deal Countertops. We're the real deal.
Mom, my head feels like it's about to explode.
Oh no, you still have that sinus pressure, huh?
I haven't breathed in like a year, and I think my nose forgot how to work.
Well, I think I know who we should call.
If you're tired of sneezing, itching, wheezing, call Charleston ENT and Allergy.
Hi, I'm Bill Sharp. Get what you want at Preferred Appliance 2-hour delivery service. Come on in, pick out your appliance, and check out. But you better hurry home before those delivery guys beat you there. Just one more reason to buy from Preferred Appliance.
Welcome back to West Ashley High School and your Plum Pro Plus High School Game of the Week. I'm Dean Stevens along with Scott Eisberg. A 9-0 run to finish the second quarter by West Ashley. Scotty, what does James Island need to do to close this gap, take control back?
Yeah, I think the stars have to star. You know, the Gladdens, they didn't score a ton in the first half. They rely on both Gladdens. Triplin, if he could be electric, that will help him tremendously. Of course, slowing down Jackson Terrell will always help as well.
Terrell with a very loud first quarter, not so much in the second quarter. 3-ball from the corner in, circles it around. The 12-0 run now, 31-18. 4 straight three-pointers.
Yep. And the thing for West Ashley is this is exactly how it happened the first time around. James Island probably has that in the back of their head, and that pressure defense, Trey McLean is just pumped about it.
Trey McLean, R.J. Slauson meeting his team out of center court. 3-ball by Kendall Mack.
As advertised, just a really good guard, excellent shooter, good scorer. He's advertised, and Trey McLean loves him, loves having him on this team. While we're talking about coaches, yeah, you mentioned R.J. Slauson, tremendous get to be the right-hand man. He played for Fort Dorchester, played for the Gamecocks. Slauson, quite a basketball name in the area.
You know, the name that kept on throwing me with Kendall Mack is former football player in the Low Country, Kendall Mack. I believe played for Timberland, maybe Cainhoy. I'm going to remember, though. Went on to play Division I basketball, or football.
There you go.
Inbounds play set up. Adler in the corner. No, he did not step out on the line. I was looking at the line.
I was looking at the back of Mario there. I didn't see it, but I'm going to take your word on that one.
I just encourage the officials to let them know it's getting bedtime for us old people. Enough of the ticky-tack stuff. Let them play. The speed inside.
That's going to be a foul on Triplin.
Boy, Jenkins breaks down that defense so quickly.
He's only a sophomore. Such tremendous poise, speed with the ball. He looks so young, but old in basketball years. And then, you know, a guy like him, he's going to go his whole career playing with Trey McClain, knowing what McClain wants. He's kind of that extension of the coach on the floor. He hasn't had to weather what the older kids on this team have weathered. A lot of these older kids had, you know, 4 coaches in 5 years. You know, guys that had been called up in 8th grade at, you know, Ben Snyder and Ronnie and, George Jenkins. I mean, they had just a bevy of coaches, and this is kind of where they want it, to have an alum of the program that brings experience but also brings, you know, somebody who's going to stay.
Singleton in for Adler. Travis wants movement on the ball. West Ashley wants a 5-second call on the dribble. Singleton right hand, left hand, picks up a screen, nowhere to go, and just continued pressure by the young sophomore. Not playing like one, though.
The West Ashley defense is blistering, and James Island really is having trouble with it. Singleton's probably their best ball handler. You keep the ball in his hands, and he does have great vision. But those other guys on the court have to help him out a little bit.
The other issue James Island is having, we just drive to the hoop, throw one up. Really well done by Singleton. West Ashley's making their shots. You can't beat them down the court. That ball thrown up. Hard foul inside. Unintentional. But if West Ashley's able to miss, you're able to get the ball, beat him down in transition. You don't have to worry about that.
Ooh,
as a reach there.
Clotheslined by Jay Morris. That is a forearm to the neck. Doesn't feel great.
That James Island bucket stopped a 14-0 run.
Maurice Cannon has been a tremendous part of the success this year for West Ashley. Coming over from Fort Dorchester, high academic kid, knows the game, really high energy kid. He just kind of does it all. He's that jack of all trades, basketball junkie. Trey McClain loves having him on this team.
Cannon 2 for 2 from the line, make it a 15-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for West Ashley.
And if West Ashley can push this lead out a little bit, they have really shown that they have asserted themselves as the dominant team in the region, maybe the Low Country. I can't wait to see.
Turnover. Number 4, giving the two-hand slam by Maurice Cannon. He can do it from the outside, can do it from the inside as well. 37-20.
It's almost like the student section got a little quiet. They got bored with all the shots that they were hitting, but the dunk will always pump them up.
Gary flying body on the floor. James Island going to come back with Malachi Brooks in for Gladden. Travis trying to find any kind of spark up and down that bench. James Island going to go for the trap now. Jenkins inside, pulls up for the free throw line off the back rim. That doesn't go.
And here's the slam from Cannon, going to throw it down. Nicely done.
It's going to be a foul called. I'm not sure what that, I don't think it was a foul, was it? I'm not sure what the turnover was under the basket.
We'll find out here at the media.
James Island's got to find a crease. They've got to find an open man. They've got to drill a shot. Grant at the top of the key. Jenkins, quick hands. This is where Triplin's got to be a little bit more physical inside and create some space. But right now it's Singleton doing all he can to keep his team in the game.
You know, Triplin showing a little bit that he is a freshman. He's young, and, you know, the banging down low, he doesn't have the body to do that yet. Some of those guys are a little bit bigger than him. You know, Corbin Gary might not be as tall, but he's a strong guy. Terrell, strong guy. It's a tough game to be in 5A down low And he's also just young in experiences like this. James Island's got to hit their free throws, though.
Singleton off the mark. As we talked about in the first half, student body now playing a role. That shot up and good. 1 for 2 from the line. Lead cut to 16, 5 minutes left.
The way the student body has embraced this team, I mean, the principal, Andy Brent, said it, like, winning breeds winning, whether it's in the classroom, in the hallways, just the excitement. Winning breeds winning. People want to be at West Ashley High School. And it is a tremendously big school. I don't know if you saw the latest, all the census from the high school league came out. West Ashley is the biggest school in the Low Country right now.
Grant throwing his man to the ground, wants to get physical, maybe a little spark. Malachi Singleton asking him why, saying use your head, let's be smart here, get back in this game. And they've got to be very careful, Scotty, in this trap defense. They're bringing 2 up on the ball. Lurking in the corner is that man, Jackson Terrell. He finds Jenkins. Jenkins pops. Jenkins 3 for number 3. I feel like I've said it 3 times. Singleton down the middle. Right hand doesn't go. Grant follows up, misses. Here comes Jenkins. He's got a bevy of opportunities. Kicks it to the corner. They will pull it back. They will reset up 19.
Terrell was the trailer. He wanted the throw back to him. And Corbin Gary on the ground again.
I don't know when your feet get tangled if that's a foul. And now we've got Grant going up talking to Terrell. You can get your team back in it, but you got to play with emotion, not be emotional.
Yeah, Grant's been jawing a little bit lately.
Number 22, Cal Fairfield, going to take Grant out. Corner shot a little short, rebound, Triplin. Now you've got to go. Singleton looks, body. They're going to call a foul on Gary. We got a little bit of John going on all over the place.
There's another look at it.
I think they didn't call a foul. I think it was out of bounds on Gary. Got the hand in.
Yeah, it'll be a James Island ball. Obviously, West Ashley is kind of taken off with this one. That's Rye Dangerfield in the game right now for the James Island Trojans. Ultra competitor, just a spark guy off the bench.
Pressure all over the court.
Travis
Adler
Smith
from the outside. Little stop, that one off the mark.
Oh, and there's Dangerfield.
Yeah, my mistake. Said it was Cal Fairfield. Jersey says 12. My eyes said 22.
Do we have an eye sponsor for the show? Mary Margaret should line one of those up.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah. I'm sure we can get some eye doctor to drop a couple bucks, buy a couple commercials.
Travis wants a timeout. Try to get an inbounds play. Get a couple quick points.
He really is trying to press any button that he can press right now. It's kind of that desperation time. Press buttons. Maybe you get somebody who you did not expect to get hot, and you see what happens.
11 points in the first quarter by James Island. 7 in the second quarter. Sitting on 3 points here in the third quarter. It is not what James Island is doing, but it's what West Ashley is forcing.
Yeah. West Ashley defensively, when they put that pressure on, James Island has had no answer for it all night long. And they're showing the coaches over there. Travis Smith is bending down in the huddle. But the guy sitting right next to him is Kevin Sovacio, who is a star at West Ashley. Played here for a couple of years and was a really good player. I believe back in the Jack DeLongshaw era at Wando High School.
Maybe. We got, we have a few memories in this gym.
Did the Wando West Ashley little melee happen here or at Wando?
No, that was here. That was
here.
before Jack's time, I believe. That was up in the stands.
Yeah. That was a great rivalry. Great rivalry. Those, Ronnie Dupree would be coaching. David Eaton was coaching at Wando at the time. Obviously, Wando went on to win a state championship. Ronnie won all of his state championships at James Island.
Dangerfield inbounding it. Jump shot off the front of the rim. Brought in by Terrell.
Yeah, the Gladdens really have been quieted since that early onslaught of buckets from them. The two of them have really been quieted in the scoring column.
James Island man-to-man. 3-ball up off the front rim. Rebound. Here comes Adler. This is the time to make something happen. Adler at the top. Adler from 3. Way deep. No good. Boards crashed by Brooks. Keeps it alive. Dangerfield short. He's fouled. Ball in and out. That's going to be on Gary. We've got an under 4-minute media timeout, 40-21. If there's to be a comeback, it's got to start now. You're watching Plum Pro Plus High School Hoops.
This Saturday and Sunday are Storm Tracker days, and the News Force Storm Tracker weather team is working for you, tracking cold temperatures, gusty winds, and snow. Trust Storm Tracker 4 on air, online, on social media, and with the WCIV weather app. Get to know evening anchor Ashley Ryan.
With 15 years in journalism, I'm excited to put that experience to work for you here in the Lowcountry. Back here in South Carolina. Yeah.
Working for you, weeknights on News 4 at 5 and 6.
Injury lawyers are everywhere, and it's hard to know who to trust. Trust us. We're local to South Carolina. The insurance company knows the Thumbs Up guys. They know our track record, and they know we fight to win. Call us. We're those Thumbs Up guys.
Honey, we have a problem. Call Plum Pro Plus.
Plumbing issue? Got a new toilet? No need. Already fixed it.
Plum Pro Plus is Charleston's #1 plumbing, heating, and air company for a reason. Call the pros today and get $85 off any plumbing repair. Don't settle. Call the pros to get your free second opinion today. Call the pros you can trust. Call Plum Pro Plus today.
Hi, I'm Bill Sharp. Get what you want at Preferred Appliance 2-hour delivery service. Come on in, pick out your appliance, and check out. But you better hurry home before those delivery guys beat you there. Just one more reason to buy from Preferred Appliance.
Welcome back, everybody. Time for our quarterly stats brought to you by Real Deal Countertops. We are the real deal.
Yeah, the stats. Jackson Terrell's got 10, but he hasn't scored since the first quarter for West Ashley, which is pretty amazing. Malachi Singleton with 3 points here in this third quarter for the James Island High Trojans. Third quarter scoring for West Ashley. Kendall Mack with 3, Eric Jenkins with 5, Maurice Cannon with 4. And those were some emphatic points that Cannon scored with that electric dunk.
I also want to go back and say the Thumbs Up guys, proud to highlight that scholar athlete from each participating school. Students selected tonight will have an opportunity to win a $2,500 scholarship at the end of the season. Our thanks to the Thumbs Up guys.
Right, Dangerfield, big smile on his face. You know, they put him in as a spark plug, and he's been that. Had a nice defensive play. Now he gets to the line for 3 shots. That's what you put him in for. And he loves this, man. He's shooting into the face of the student section. Yeah. All he's got to do is blow him a kiss, but you probably don't want to do that when you're down 18 points.
No, that would not be wise. Get back in the game, win the game, then blow your kisses. 2 for 2, much needed.
James Island just really struggling to find a true go-to scorer in this game.
Off the back rim, Dangerfield, Adler tied it up. Who's taking home the ball? Dangerfield. Brown. Gary holding Trevon Brown back. It's a good basketball play. I don't mind it. It just gets carried away a little bit.
Yeah,
all good.
And Corbin Gary was really the voice, and he's still the voice of reason. He's got his hand on his back. Hey, calm down. We're up 17 points. There's no reason to get a technical or do something dumb that's going to give them some more points.
All right, so they did assess a double technical on Brown and Dangerfield. So yeah, Dangerfield just gets tangled up, falls on top of him.
And then Brown just kind of went crazy on that, but I don't think there was any animosity or ill will from Dangerfield on that. I think his leg just got caught up. But a good move by the refs. Give it a double technical, and it is what it is.
But, you know, there's an old thing in basketball. It's like, don't ever give up the tie ball. Take the ball with you.
Yeah.
And that's what Kendall Mack was doing.
James Island needed some sort of a spark, and Dangerfield is giving them that. But if you're Brown, you don't want to feed into that. You know, they got a couple of points there.
James
don't
Island.
feed into that.
So James Island had possession arrow. Now they're going to call a foul on the inside.
I think they got Corbin Gary. They might have gotten Corbin Gary.
I think it was. I'd have to go back and look. I thought it was Darryl Green maybe grabbing Triplin as he came through the lane.
Yeah, if we can get another look at that. I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah, because Triplin's going to the line. Referee's not looking at me because I called him out on the step on the line call.
He's going to go back on YouTube, save that clip, and say, Dean.
Can't see it from our angle. I'm covered.
I'm never wrong. There's Tyson Azevedo.
Yeah, he's the bouncer of the night.
Former head baseball coach here.
Former Wofford standout. Former JV coach at Wando. Good dude. Jeremiah Triplin now trying to make it a 15-point game, and he does. So 40-25 may not seem like a lot, cutting it to 15, but they were on the verge of getting blown out. Now they're going to make sure you're going to be really close with those fouls. Dangerfield picking up his second.
Yeah, you don't want to see anything get out of control, especially in a rivalry game. This refs crew is not going to let it get out of control for sure. But I think the players have to understand, too, cooler heads prevail is going to make it a better game for everybody. There's no, and all that fighting is going to do is get you suspended down the line.
Channing Wood on the line.
You see right there the guy with the flowers on his pants. That's Texas Rangers draftee Noah Franklin.
There you go.
Lives on my street.
There, you cut your grass.
He's probably got a lot more money than I do after his signing bonus.
16-point lead. West Ashley pressuring from the inbounds. Adler goes left, going to come back right. He's got Triplin inside. Nice cut to the basket inside by Dangerfield. That's what they've missed, 41-27. That ball, pressure by James Island, fighting to get back in this thing.
Dangerfield, I've said it 3 times now, but he has been the energy.
I think you said it 4 maybe. But you're right on.
That's what I try to do. That Dangerfield gets some respect from me.
I hear you.
Do Rodney Dangerfield respect jokes resonate anymore?
No.
Is he dead?
I don't know. We're playing basketball. Terrell inside. 3 ball. No good. Dangerfield inside. He gets bumped out of the way by big number 0, Darryl Green. Playing like the old Darryl Green, the cornerback. Triplin looking for 3, not going to get it. 3 ball up, 3 ball good. That's the Gladden. That's the shot you've been looking for, Scotty.
Yep.
Let the Gladdens get hot. 13-point lead now with 2 minutes left.
Joshua Gladden is getting some college interest. He's just a good basketball IQ, plays well downhill.
That ball going to be off West James Island.
You know Citadel is recruiting this game hard. They have 3 coaches here. I just saw Cameron Wells here, and then Brady Shuck and Andrew Glover. They're all in the house watching this one. So you know the Citadel certainly would like to get their hands on some of these guys. Yep,
went off of Gladden's foot. Jenkins takes the in-ball, or the inbounds pass. Jenkins to Terrell up top. He's going to spin inside. They're looking for him. Can't get the ball to him. Ball swinging around. Quick hands by Adler. Tell you what, 19-point game, and you're thinking what? Another blowout.
Yeah.
But now we see the heart, leadership, the don't quit. Adler pressuring the ball.
I think they have way too much respect for Travis Smith and his coaching staff to quit in a game. And they've got to respect the fact that James Island faithful came out to see them play, and they've made a little bit of a comeback here. This is exactly what they wanted to do.
Gladden pounding on Terrell inside. Another touch foul called. I think that one is on maybe 2, Malachi Brooks.
It is on Malachi Brooks. That's his first.
Kendall back to the line. Five games left in region play for these two squads. 2 for 2 from the line.
You know, it's such a long, early non-conference season or non-region season. Once it gets here and you've got 2 games a week, it just goes so fast. That's 2.5 weeks and we're in the playoffs.
Bunny hop inside, gets the bucket. 45-32. You asked for it, you got it. Pressure by James Island now. Matthew Gladden on Terrell, being physical with him. They clamp down. Number 3 looks for the 3, gonna drive it, throws it up, doesn't get it. Green inside, won't get it. There's Jenkins. Give it to the littlest guy on the floor. Biggest heart, biggest energy. Are you kidding me?
I mean, if that encapsulates him. I mean, he does not shy away from going under the trees, catching a loose ball, putting it back up, getting fouled. I mean, that's an outstanding play. And he took an elbow there.
Give me 10 of him and I'll beat you every time.
Yeah.
Front rim, won't convert. A 3-point play, 15-point lead. Wow, nice play. Malachi Singleton said, I got you, I'll bring it back. 47-34. Ooh, Terrell inside, rebound, Gladden. James Island under 30 to play here. Gonna ask to hold it. Well, I think holding it's dangerous against this defense.
You're right. Adler's their shooter. West Ashley knows that. Kendall Mack is guarding him way out.
They let that foul go. They let that foul go. He's going to throw it up. Terrell's going to block it away. Boy, that was stunner to me. That ball launched, won't go. Travis Smith looking for a foul. He's not going to get any answers. 47-34. We're back. Final 8 minutes.
Hi, Dave.
I never realized how much that junk was bothering me until it was gone.
It's a clean, happy feeling.
What should I do with all this open space now?
It's up to you, Dave. Just imagine the possibilities. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
I'm Matt from Call Dad. Wonder what it would sound like if our heating and cooling services were sung in a jingle.
When air inside your home is iffy, Dad will be there in a jiffy. Dad will leave you feeling spiffy. Call Dad. All you gotta do is call Dad.com.
I like that.
All you gotta do is call Dad.com.
Need complete auto care you can count on? At Carolina Tires and Brakes, we've got you covered. From tires and brakes to alignments and oil changes. We're open 7 days a week with same-day service while you wait. No appointment needed. Choose from our full on-site tire inventory or our mobile tire service and we'll come to you. And when it comes to payment, ask about our 90 days same as cash payment program. Conveniently located on Highway 17 next to Bojangles in Mount Pleasant. For tires, brakes, oil changes, and more, visit Carolina Tires and Brakes today.
Hi, Dave.
I never realized how much that junk was bothering me until it was gone.
It's a clean, happy feeling.
What should I do with all this open space now?
It's up to you, Dave. Just imagine the possibilities. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
There he is, Noah Franklin, my neighbor, Texas Rangers draftee.
I'm going to tell you really quickly. You must pay him a lot to cut your yard because that bling,
that chain, that is a chain, and the guy right behind him is going to play for Elon, Bristol Beganzon. But look at that, and I think those are his initials. It's just so bright. Our camera has to like iris down because that gold is so bright, or diamonds, whatever we want to call it.
I thought you were going to wear your diamond.
I got a $69 wedding ring because the first one I had, I threw in the garbage at Moe's by mistake.
Right.
So I said, you know what, we got to get a cheaper one because my fingers, they're so skinny, Dean.
I got you, pal.
That was like 15 years ago.
Final 8 minutes. Story time over. Adler reaching in. Going to call a jump ball. That is going to be James Island possession.
Yeah, Franklin actually left West Ashley this year, went and played at one of those baseball schools down in Florida and was drafted out of there. Went to the Rangers, went right to their facility down in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Singleton looks to drive, doesn't get it. Adler looks for the three. He's going to pull it back out to Triplin. Triplin back to Adler. Long three for Adler. He's got it off the back rim. Long rebound to James Island. Singleton will reset. Huge possession inside, up, Gladden, doesn't go, gets fouled, go to the line, can cut it to 11. You know, the thing that you always got to watch for when a team like this, and I'm not saying they haven't played their hardest all night, but when you are on a kind of run like this, you got to be careful when you lose that steam.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, no question about that.
You know what happened to me today? First time I'd ever seen it. I saw a Call Dad service truck out on the road sponsoring our free throws tonight.
How about that?
I took a picture to show you.
Did you?
You're like, yeah. So those two Call Dad free throws cuts it to an 11-point game.
And I'll tell you what, my dad, who's sitting right here, Plum Pro Plus does his sprinkler system.
There you go. Jenkins going to spray it around, going to give it back. Fast break, going to be up off the right. That's a Gladden bucket. It is now a 9-point lead, 47-38. Crowd behind us getting into it. It's an 8-2 run.
And now the pressure's coming from James Island. And another steal, Singleton.
Backside steal.
Trey McLean's got to call a timeout if it gets any hairier than this.
I think you let him play.
You do?
You just came out of a timeout. Gladden powers.
Called it on the floor.
Gonna call it on the floor. Physical play. Yeah, definitely on the floor. We've got
That is 3 fouls on Kendall Mack. So something to look out for.
8 minutes left. You got to keep them in. Ball thrown up to Adler. Adler inside. Gladden goes, I want it more. Triplin on the outside. Terrell on him. Going to stay out that way. Singleton looks.
Don't pick up that pivot foot.
Triplin trying to set a screen. A lot of pushing and shoving going on inside. They don't call that reach. Jenkins inside reach. Gives up Singleton. Stops. pops, ball, good. We got a ball game with 6 minutes left.
We got
47-41.
6-point ball game. You got Travis Smith up, and it's just, look at the difference in energy on the two benches right now. West Ashley is just deflated.
Terrell inside to Gary, foul called on the backside.
Man, the energy has just totally been taken out of West Ashley's bench. Corbin Gary is going to try to get him back in it, but James Island, they are believing right now.
It's been a game of runs. First quarter pretty even, second quarter all West Ashley, third quarter West Ashley. In the last 2 minutes of the third, and now first 3 minutes of the fourth, all Orange. And Orange, you glad you stayed to watch this game, Scott?
Thanks, Dad. If you told me James Island would make a run and be in single digits here, I'd say you're tripling.
I knew it. It was coming. Adler sets. Gladden left, right. Going to drive the baseline inside. Got Terrell from the backside, Gary from the front. Going to be on Gary.
There's Corbin Gary. He plays so hard. A glue guy for this team, for this program. Jim Ratt, they love having him. And I see why. I mean, Corbin Gary, it might not be a Division I, Division II, but hey, you find some place that you can play basketball because he's just a kid who knows how to play the game. Cool thing I like about this West Ashley team also is they're always together. You know, we saw them at the Ashley Ridge game. They were at the Citadel game last night. This team, they kind of travel as a pack.
Full court press, double team. Jenkins breaks it. Dangerfield going to be called for the foul on the backside. Make it 49-43. Jenkins looks, Gladden going to be pressured up top. Triplin looking, reaches, doesn't get it. Going to be a walk called. Terrell found Brown. We're going to get a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, guys. 5:25. We got the West Ashley called a 30 on this.
Here's a look right here. I mean, he's got...
Yeah, picked up his pivot foot.
I mean, if you're West Ashley, the jolt that you need's got to come from Terrell. I think Terrell's got to give you that jolt. James Island, just keep doing what you're doing. That pressure defense is working. You're finally hitting some shots. You're feeling it a little bit right now. You've gotten the crowd out of the game a bit. I mean, James Island, whatever happens in this game, you can't be upset with the effort that they gave tonight.
I think the turning point was Joshua Gladden and Singleton really pushing the issue.
Yeah.
And then Dangerfield, your favorite player tonight.
Wow, he is a spark.
He's a spark.
I said that many times, Dean.
Yes, you have. Some would say too many.
I'm just happy I could say anything because I was
zone
struggling.
press, full score. Full court. Gladden to the right side, going to back out, pulls it. Finds nothing but the bottom of the net. And a 4-point lead from 19 down to 4 down. West Ashley looking for a bucket, looking for a spark.
And that's 8 points for Gladden in the quarter.
And that's another turnover by Brown. Another turnover by West Ashley. They're going to put Gary back in.
I did not see this coming, Dino. When it was 40-21, there was no chance I saw this coming.
49-45. James Allen with the ball. Going to throw it in. Cannon pressuring Adler. Jenkins, quick hands coming at us. Jenkins throws it away. Into the middle. Inside. Ball comes up short. Gladden rebound. I thought we were going to have company in our lap. Adler inside to Triplin. Going to be kicked. They don't call it kickball. Jenkins inside. Takes it hard to the hole. Doesn't get it. Triplin to the rebound. Adler kicks it out to Dangerfield. Timeout, James Island.
Smart timeout.
4:25. Let's keep it here because the next dead ball under 4 will go to timeout. You know, we talked a lot about Travis Smith and Trey McClain, their influence, some of the people that Travis Smith has played with.
Yep.
Right, at Porter Gout. Who you got?
Chris Middleton.
Who else?
He was the big one. Travis Smith was the other one. I think the
worked
biggest.
with
The
Aaron
biggest.
Nesmith?
No.
But he worked with him.
Yeah, but he coached Aaron Nesmith. He didn't play with him. But I'll tell you who the biggest influence on him is his brother. His brother played ball.
Yeah.
R.J. Smith was a great player before him. His brother's older than him. Big influence. But yeah, I mean, as far as working with, he coached Nesmith. He coached Josiah Jordan James.
Yeah.
He coached Clyde Malden. He coached all these D1 guys.
You know, he also coached someone with 2 national championship rings. Did you know that?
Hold on, let me think. 2 national championship rings. Helena Green?
Charlie Buckets.
Charlie Buckets.
He
wow.
was Charlie Buckets' travel team coach with TMP.
There you go.
Charlie Buckets' favorite coach, Travis Smith. 3 ball from the corner. Doesn't go. Ball tipped around. Rebounded by Singleton inside. Kicks it outside. Boy, Brooks was contemplating the 3. Triplin playing hard, finding his space. That's going to be a foul. Reach across the arm.
It's Corbin Gary again. So that's 4 on Corbin Gary, and that's not good for West Ashley because he is. You know, they are better when he is on the court.
Jackson Johnson coming into the game. Got a little bit of playing time in the first quarter. Dangerfield with an earful, laughing at the guys behind him. I love that. Triplin going to be taken out. Matthew Gladden coming in.
Jackson Johnson, defensive intensity through the roof is what they have to say about him.
Gladden kicking it back out to Brooks. Jenkins goes for the steal. Singleton's got a hole. Dangerfield from the corner. Tipped. That was tipped. Rebound back inside. Turnover leads to a bucket by Brooks. And it's 49-47.
You have got to be kidding me right now.
We're watching it. 3:45 left. Gladden, top of the screen, or top of the key. Brooks wants it inside. Doesn't gonna get it. Or Cannon, should I say.
We're going to go to immediate timeout on this one. Wow.
Fourth quarter, 6-2 run for James Island. We got us a ball game. Glad you're joining us on this Friday night for Pro Plum Plus High School Basketball.
This Saturday and Sunday are Storm Tracker days, and the News 4 Storm Tracker weather team is working for you, tracking cold temperatures, gusty winds, and snow. Trust Storm Tracker 4 on air, online, on social media, and with the WCIV weather app. 1 in 5 children don't know where their next meal is coming from. In the Low Country, too many kids face a hunger no child should know. News 4 and area businesses are coming together for the Super Bowl of caring. Scan the QR code to donate to the Low Country Food Bank.
Big Insurance knows the thumbs up guys. They know when we take your case, we fight to win. Big. You need to hire the law firm insurance companies hate. Call us. We're those thumbs up guys.
There's no hot water. Call Plum Pro Plus. Your wife just called. You have a leak under your sink.
Hot water coming now. Plum Pro Plus is Charleston's #1 plumbing, heating, and air company for a reason. Have you ever wanted endless hot water? Call Plum Pro Plus today to save $250 on our tankless water heaters. Call the pros you can trust. Call Plum Pro Plus today.
Hi, I'm Bill Sharp. Get what you want at Preferred Appliance 2-hour delivery service. Come on in, pick out your appliance, and check out. But you better hurry home before those delivery guys beat you there. Just one more reason to buy from Preferred Appliance.
James Island on a 4-game winning streak. Down by 19. They are on a 26-7 run. Travis Smith, is he sweating?
Yes.
It's hot in here. He ain't sweating. Trey McClain trying to find a way to spark this team. They are on an 8-game winning streak. Something's got to give, and it will in the next 3:37. But you know what would be awesome?
What?
Overtime, baby.
Oh, absolutely.
Just tell your dad he may have to stay up a little bit longer past his bedtime.
It's okay. My mom gives him permission to miss his bedtime on Friday.
She knows where he is.
The Tuesday night game wouldn't have been good, but Friday night, it's okay.
Cannon, front end.
We got nothing to do besides get snowed in the next 2 days.
No snowing in. Cannon's second shot, also good.
Yep.
51-47. Put a stop to that run.
Ooh, a travel.
And a travel called on Singleton.
Singleton's not happy about it, but it was absolutely the right call. And that's one of those good fortune calls for West Ashley.
Let's take a look at replay.
There it was.
No, he had left foot, was pivot the entire time. Dangerfield causing trouble. The ref closest to the play didn't see it. He went to the official about 42 feet away for the call.
Yeah, Travis Smith is livid about that call.
Gladden pushing on Terrell inside. Trey McClain wants a timeout.
Trey McClain is getting right up into Terrell and saying, hey, dude.
Can we see that replay of the out-of-bounds play? Rye, Dangerfield.
Yeah, Trey McClain now is really trying to light the fire under West Ashley. He's kind of putting it on himself. Let's go to the stats for this quarter right now. I think we're going to go check out the fourth quarter stats, Real Deal countertops. And I think the biggest stat we got to talk about is this second half comeback from James Island, Dino.
Yeah, without question. I mean, that is crazy, right? A 26-7 run before those two free throws, but still it's 26-9 run. And that's when it was a 19-point game.
Yeah, it was 40-21.
40-21.
And we were talking about it being over, but hey, you don't want it to get out of hand. And it was almost like Dangerfield came in, spark happened, and then Gladden's heated up. Both Gladdens heated up and played really well. Malachi Singleton had a couple nice plays. And it's just kind of all flows. Once that momentum gets going, and give credit to Travis Smith for keeping his team engaged when they were down 19.
Adler out of the game. Dangerfield still in. They're playing a little zone chase right here. Gladden clamping down on Terrell on the inside. Singleton pressuring the ball on the top. Dangerfield now up top. Yeah, two-handsy. Got to be fast with your feet, slow with your hands on defense. They're going to bring Adler back in the game. Triplin also coming in for Gladden.
Each team has 4 fouls here in the fourth quarter. Once they get to 5, they go to shooting free throws.
A little 1-3-1 with a trap up top. Quick hands by Brooks. 3:08 on the clock. 4-point game. Now they trap. Inside. Dunk doesn't go. Rebound offense. No foul called. Nice job by Triplin just to keep elevated in that vertical position.
Yeah, Triplin, great play right there, not to foul. Don't want to put him on the line of all people. And there's Terrell with the two-hand slam.
Made the fake to Jenkins and then brought it back down full court. Gladden pushing the ball inside, off the glass.
Give James Island credit for kind of shutting that little run right down. 4-point game, 239.
West Ashley slow on their transition defense. I don't like this zone. This is when they got in trouble. But what do I know? I'm just an old guy with glasses. Ball tipped around, Triplin inside. He gets the big man off the feet. Triplin back inside. Great fake to get Terrell out of the middle, make it a 53-51 game.
Good job following his own shot right there, not giving up on it. Getting it to go. 2-point game, 2 minutes to play.
And there's a travel called. Wow.
It's just
So some key turnovers we've seen in the last minute and a half play by both teams. Travel calls.
You know, just the air taken out of it.
Adler drives, little floater. Does it tie the game? No. Triplin doesn't get it to go. Triplin reaches inside, foul on Terrell. All of a sudden we see 11 showcasing his skills when it counts the most. That is a tough little putback inside. Almost better to go off the glass.
Yep.
I mean, the last time I was 6'9", that's what I did.
Your son could dunk the ball. That's an impressive thing.
Which one?
I think your oldest. Was able
Charlie
to dunk.
Buckets could dunk.
Can he?
Jack.
Could Sam dunk?
No, Sam can't dunk. Sam can touch the net.
I saw Sam was eating bagels this morning in New York.
At 6 a.m. 0-degree weather.
Yeah.
Enough of us. Terrell off the back rim. 1:56 to go. 2-point game. Second one is good. 54-51. Ball thrown into Triplin. Timeout called by Travis. 3-point game. We're going to keep it here. Might as well. Energy's too good.
Yeah. Talk about inbounding the ball and whatnot. I don't know if you saw that College of Charleston game last night, but wild ending there.
I did.
With the, what do they call it, the water balloon play, which if you have your feet in bounds, you can catch the ball out of bounds. And apparently Chris Mack knew it and the ref did not. Almost cost College of Charleston the game last night.
So this is the play we're going to run, boys. You are going to set up right here. You are going to take off here. And you're going to cut inside. And you're going to give me a new marker that works.
With ink. We need markers with ink.
Hey, it's been a tough night for a lot of people in this gym.
Travis Smith needs the, the Bill Belichick hold the thing over the mouth. So
I can't see it.
All right, so
circle wins a square.
My assuming is J is Jeremiah. Maybe. No, then maybe that's
Those
1, 2,
numbers.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. His handwriting kind of stinks.
He's writing upside down, you idiot.
Can you call me an idiot on the air? Only on my TV, Charleston.
I'd like to see you
10?
write. I would imagine you writing right side up looks probably worse than that. All right, I know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah?
Yeah, this guy's going over here. That guy's going to loop around. Another guy's going to flash down the sidelines.
Thanks, John Madden.
Triplin sets a pick. Adler's going to take it on the left side. Yeah, it seemed much more complicated on the whiteboard. 1:50 to go. Jenkins on Adler. Backdoor cut. This one thrown away. Incidental contact by Gladden.
James Island
I like
gets
the
lucky.
play. Tried to make it a little backdoor cut.
And there it is. Yeah, there was the backdoor cut. It was a bad pass. But lucky for James Island. Oh, Singleton's
Adler
wide
inside.
open.
Yep, missed him. Going to go inside to the big guy. Throws it to Adler in the corner. Get out of the corner to Gladden. Mack on Gladden. Love this matchup. Going to kick it out. Singleton driving to the hole. Kicks it off. Inside. Nice play by Triplin. Just a pause in the middle of his jump.
Yeah, it was like he held up there.
He hung.
hung. It was
Look
like
at that, Jordan.
like a pump fake in the air almost.
1:20 left, 1 point game.
Man,
James Allen defense forcing the issue here. Double team, going to kick it out. Ball thrown away. What a great pass. This one kicked back out. Jenkins looks for the three. Not going to give it, but he is.
Kendall Mack.
That is Kendall Mack with the smack down. 57-53. 4-point game. Singleton take it inside on Mack. Spins, twist, block called. Singleton stepping over Mack.
Really started to see on that possession for West Ashley when they went down low. Just
Singleton and Terrell having a little conversation.
How long Triplin is. His arms are super long. He really diverted the action a couple times, but the outside shot got him.
46 seconds left. Singleton's played a nice game tonight, forcing the issue, does it right there. An opportunity to cut the lead to 2. First one, good. And also the sophomore finding the open Kendall Mack for the 3. Singleton, too hard, doesn't go. Rebound, Singleton.
And he was fouled.
He was pushed.
Yeah, I think that was going to be Cannon.
That ball went off the backboard, off the rim a little hard. He stayed with it, won the 50-50 ball.
Really good play.
The student body working hard. Ball out. Coaches working hard. Players giving it all they got. Chance to cut it to a 2-point game. Off the rim, doesn't go. Triplin keeps it alive. Rebound, West Ashley.
2 huge free throw misses there. 3-point game right now for West Ashley.
Timeout by McLean. Didn't like what he saw on that double team.
You see Malachi Singleton. He's just so upset about missing those shots.
But you can't be. But you can't be, right?
You can't be. No, you got to forget it right away. You got to rear-view it. But you love how the teammates picking him up. But you can see he is emotional about because of how much they put into this comeback.
This game far from over with 31 seconds left.
Yeah, that's 3 straight missed free throws. That's tough.
Yep.
There's Malachi Singleton. Hey, but he's got to know they don't get back to this point without him.
Yeah, he's played a great game tonight.
If you're Trey McLean right now, what are you saying? Are you just, hey, let's just try to get the ball into a good free throw shooter's hands? And
yeah, I would think that your go-to guy is Eric Jenkins. But you got to make sure you've got a clean inbounds pass.
Yep.
It's going to be from half court. And I'm not taking a shot unless it is about 5 feet inside the circle.
Unless nobody is on Jackson Terrell.
Dangerfield back in the game. Singleton, Gladden.
We got our guy Jamar McCoy in the
Triplin
house.
And Brooks. Mack goes to the corner. They're going to put the ball in the hands of Kendall Mack. Mack double teamed at half court. They're going to bring it down, push it. Mack again. Foul here.
They immediately
Maurice Cannon goes to the line.
Converged on Cannon, wanting to put him on the line. Cannon has missed 2 free throws tonight. He's hit 4 free throws tonight.
That ball off the front rim doesn't go. Keep it a 3-point lead. Adler in for Dangerfield. They move guys around the block. Triplin now going to be blocking out Terrell. Gladden, Johnson. That bucket is good. 58-54.
Huge free throw to make
Ball
it a
thrown.
two-possession.
3-point open. 3-point not there. Ball on the ground. Going to be West Ashley's ball. The little guy, smallest guy in the court with a chance to put this game away.
Tremendous hustle play, 50-50 ball.
Boy, it was a good look from the corner. And we look at this game right now. We talk our Plum Pro Plus player of the game. I think it's the guy we're looking at right there, the sophomore.
Yeah, either him or Kendall
Eric
Mack.
Jenkins.
I think Kendall Mack's been pretty tremendous as well tonight. But yeah, you take your pick.
Well,
Jenkins has had
the
all
man
the hustle
showing me
plays.
the money sign.
Yeah.
He ran the show early. He ran the show all night. He pressured Adler.
Now, 7 minutes ago you called me an idiot, so I'm probably my pick is not going to be the one that we go with, right?
Ball in. 60-54. Got to be a quick three. Adler's got the three. Adler's ball in and out, doesn't go. That's going to wrap it up.
That's the game.
It's going to be a 6-point game. Foul called on Triplin. You know what? Last time you and I did this together, we were split, and we went to your dad. Your dad gets the vote. Is it Mack or is it Jenkins for player of the game?
Mack or Jenkins for player of the game? Mack or Jenkins for player of the game?
He's looking at his stat sheet. He's thinking. It's like Alex Trebek over there.
He goes Mack. He went Mack.
Yeah.
4 threes, but Jenkins had all the 50-50 balls on the ground.
Now he's arguing my case. Ball in and out, doesn't go. 6-point win by the home team. Singleton getting some love on the sidelines.
Yep.
I know this for a fact. Nothing you can say, but that kid played his heart out tonight.
Every kid on both teams played their heart out tonight. That was a really, really good showing of Low Country basketball. I'll tell you what, I think West Ashley and Goose Creek are the two best teams in the area. I don't know who's better. We've seen them both play on TV this year. Both of them have, one loss in state, if you will.
So our Plum Pro Plus player of the game.
Go your guy.
Number 1 with 18 on the night, Kendall Mack.
Wow.
But a big assist to the super soft. Number 3, Eric Jenkins.
1A. How about we go 1A with him?
But I'll tell you this too. This crowd, amazing on both sides. Great atmosphere. When we come back, the trophy presentation. Tonight's trophy and the Scholar Athlete plaques at the end of the season are provided by All-American Awards, helping Charleston recognize excellence since 1993. An excellent showing tonight. James Island down huge, down 19, sparked by a 26-7 run. Cut the lead down to 1, 54-53. Outscored 7-0 down the stretch. When we come back, we'll hear from Scott Eisberg and the winning Wildcats coming up after this.
I'm Matt from Call Dad. Wonder what it would sound like if our heating and cooling services were sung in a jingle.
When air inside your home is iffy, Dad will be there in a jiffy. Dad will leave you feeling spiffy. Call Dad. All you gotta do is call Dad.com.
I like that.
All you gotta do is call Dad.com.
Some surfaces are silent. Yours will speak. From the first sip of morning coffee to the last bite of a family dinner, your countertop becomes the stage for everyday living. At Real Deal Countertops, we fuse premium materials with true craftsmanship to create surfaces that elevate your home and the moment inside it. After transforming over 30,000 Charleston homes, we've learned this. Beautiful countertops don't just complete a room, they reshape the way you feel in it. Real Deal Countertops. We're the real deal.
At Contract Exteriors, we transform homes. Imagine the possibilities. Make your home new again with our expert craftsmanship and top quality materials. From stunning decks perfect for family gatherings to sleek, energy-efficient windows that brighten your space, Contract Exteriors brings your vision to life. And with our wide selection of siding options, we ensure your home's exterior reflects your style. And here's the best part: no payments for 12 months. Contact us today to start your journey to a refreshed home. Contract Exteriors, your trusted partner for home transformations.
Mom, it's your turn.
Grandma, are you losing your hearing?
Marge, it's your turn.
What? It's your turn, Mom. Where are your hearing aids?
I thought I put them in. Where did I put them?
If you're tired of sneezing, itching, wheezing, call Charleston ENT and Allergy.
Welcome back to Plum Pro Plus high school game of the night. 60-54. West Ashley holds off James Island in this Region 8-5A matchup. West Ashley improves to 18-3 on the year, 6-0 in region play, their 9th straight win. Standing with a winning team, Scott Eisberg.
Joined now by the winning Wildcats, Trey McLean. Got a little hairy there in the second half, but what's the overall feeling with your team kind of keeping the foot on the gas and getting that win?
I mean, I told the guys before the game, energy, effort, response. And I knew at some point in time we was going to have to respond. It's a rivalry game. They're a well-coached team, man. They're prepared. They want to win just like we want to win. The regional championships on the line. At some point, we were going to have to respond. We've been resilient all season. And I knew tonight it wasn't going to be no different. But, congrats to our guys for responding the right way.
What was it like to see this gym, that crowd, this student section with those 4 dunks in the first quarter?
I mean, I told these guys, man, the bigger the moment, the more confirmation that we right where we're supposed to be. But it's because of the work that they've put in. Right, these group of guys, man, have shown up every single day since June and have gotten after it, have pushed each other, man, each and every day. It's a testament to what these guys are doing. It's a testament to our school, our community, our principal, our administration, our athletic director, man. Like, everybody's bought it and everybody's pulling in the same direction. And it's West Ashley basketball.
I know Travis is one of your best friends. What could you say about his team and the comeback they made there in the second half?
I mean, again, like I talk about my group being resilient, those guys are built the same way. Like me and Travis, like you said, we're brothers. We believe in the same thing. We're like-minded. We're birds of a feather. So I didn't expect nothing else of his group, the same I expect of my group. I know his group is going to show up and do the same exact thing, man. But hats off to those guys, man. That's a great group right there.
Final question for you. Down the home stretch we go. How big is a win like this as you look for these next 2.5 weeks going into the playoffs?
I mean, it's huge, man, for us. We just want to keep stacking good days, just be about the process. Again, this is just another opportunity for us to come out, play in front of our crowd. Again, whatever the adversity is, let's see what our response is. How do we deal with tough things? In February, we get in the playoffs, it's going to be tough. So, again, we're practicing right now how we want to deal with the hard moments, the hard times and adversity. And these kids keep doing it, man, so hats off to them.
Trey, enjoy this one. Congratulations to the Wildcats.
All right, Scott Eisberg, Trey McLean, the super soft West Ashley Wildcats going to make some noise down the stretch, finish out region play. 4 games left in the region, and then it is on to the playoffs. Another fantastic job by our crew here on scene. Our thanks to them. Everyone back in the truck.